Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Grandma Teresa's Story Time. I'm Mrs. Winkle, and I'll be reading the story today. Our story is Bugs Bunny's Carrot Machine by Clark Carlisle, illustrated by Anthony Strobel and Bob Taunton. One day, Bugs Bunny came running out of a second-hand bookshop in great excitement. He bumped into Elmer Fudd. "Whoa, Wabbit!" Elmer cried. "What's the wish?" "Look what I found in an old magazine," Bugs replied. "The plans for a carrot-making machine. Want to help me build one?" Elmer looked at the plans. "I'll be glad to," he said, "if it'll keep you out of my garden. According to these plans, all we need to build your machine are some pieces of junk. Forward then to the town trash heap," cried Bugs. Dreams of fresh, crisp, golden carrots filled his head. "I'll be rich," he gloated. "With a carrot machine, I'll never be hungry again." At the city dump, Bugs and Elmer found an old boiler. They filled it with junk plumbing pipes, auto parts, old clothes, broken bottles, rusty nails, and carried it to Elmer's backyard. There, following the plans, they set to work building the carrot machine. Soon it was finished. It had a spout in front, a funnel on top, a red underwear button in the back, and pipes sticking out of it every which way. "You think this thing will make carrots?" asked Elmer doubtfully. "We followed the plans," said Bugs. "Let's try it out." Bugs pushed the red button on the back of the machine. Nothing happened. "See?" Elmer said. "The crazy thing doesn't work. It says here," he said, looking at the plans, "that we have to put in some ingredients. Wonder what those ingredients are. Let's read on and find out." Bugs read the instructions himself. To operate machine, fill up with anything handy and push button. Don't overload. Bugs immediately began to throw some of their leftover junk into the funnel on top of the carrot machine. Elmer helped him. "Now," cried Bugs, "let's see what happens." He pushed the red button again. Zap! The carrot machine suddenly came to life. It began to sputter and smoke. Then, with a dry coughing sound, it blew a small, square, green object out of its spout and onto the ground. Bugs picked it up. "Some carrot," he said. "Wrong shape, wrong color." "How does it taste, though?" Elmer asked. "That's what really counts." Bugs nibbled at the square green carrot. "Hey!" he cried in surprise. "It's not half bad, Elmer. See what you think." Elmer took a bite. "I think it's a little tough, Bugs. We ought to season that so it's softer." Bugs looked around and found a smooth, moth-eaten sofa pillow. "Here's something pretty soft," he said. He stuffed the pillow down the funnel and pushed a button. Another small, square, green carrot came out of the spout. Bugs tasted it. "Perfect!" he shouted. "Delicious!" Then he frowned. But who ever heard of eating square green carrots? Excuse me. "I'd be laughed at by every rabbit in town." He scratched one ear. "I need something pointed," he said. And he tossed 3 rusty iron spikes into the machine. Now, what do you suppose that will do? This time the machine spit out a carrot that was still green and still small, but it was pointed at one end, just like a real carrot. Bugs knew the secret now. "Find something orange," he cried. "That ought to do it." Elmer hunted around until he found a broken marmalade jar with an orange label on it. He tossed it into the machine. "Now try it," he said. Oh dear me, what is going to happen next? Well, we're going to turn the page and find out. Bugs pushed the button. This time the carrot was just perfect. It had the right color, the right shape, and the right taste. But Bugs still wasn't satisfied. "I want them bigger," he said. "These little bitty carrots hardly make half a mouthful." He gathered everything else in there in a heap of trash and threw it all into the machine. "Now we'll get some decent-sized carrots," he said. What do you think? The carrot machine shook and shuddered and smoked. It ground and coughed and sputtered, but no carrot came out of its spout. And then, all of a sudden, and with a dreadful bang, the carrot machine exploded into hundreds of pieces. One piece hit Bugs and knocked him head over heels. "Now you've done it, you greedy rabbit," Elmer scolded him. "You've overloaded the machine. It's completely ruined." Do you think it is? Let's find out. "Cheer up, Doc. We'll make another," said Bugs, picking himself up. "Where'd I put those plans?" "You threw them into the machine with everything else," Elmer said. "So there'll be no more carrot machines for you, you crazy rabbit. I hope this has taught you a lesson." "Oh, it sure has, Doc." Bugs grinned at his friend. "Just look at what's left of our beautiful carrot machine. It's pointing the way to something even better." What could that be? Let's turn the page and find out. Elmer stared down at the pieces of junk. They had fallen to the ground in the shape of an arrow. "You rascally rabbit, you!" Elmer shouted. "Don't you dare!" And sure enough, the arrow pointed straight to Elmer's prize carrot patch. Oh my goodness. It looks like Bug's going to get into that carrot patch. Shame on that, Bugs. I hope you enjoyed our story today, boys and girls. But before we go, like Grandma Teresa always says, the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. When your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Till next time, stay safe. Bye from Mrs. Wiggle.